Yeah.
Okay, so let me go through the topic one more time and then we'll begin. So the topic today, debate topic. So we're going to do the teams. All of you have done this before, so I don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Blood is thicker than water.
Mhm.
So we have Murad Team A, Mariam Team A, and Jamie Team A.
Mhm.
So Thea, what team did you pick? Thea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Okay,
pick?
she might be away. That's okay. Hiroki, what team? Hiroki, you said you're going to wait?
Yeah, he's gonna wait.
So Hiroki will not speak for now.
I'm A research A
Okay,
pro
Thea,
words here. I'm A pro.
Oh man.
so you're pro, I think you said? Yeah?
Wait for discussion. Yeah.
I think you said you're pro. Okay.
He's
Okay.
on D.
I'm A. I'm A.
You're eighth, yeah. Okay. So Bijan, what team?
Actually, at the first of the debate, I choose A, but I concentrate on topic because of the word always. I have to choose B.
Okay. Okay. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Rick, I can
Yeah.
say something. Can I say something?
Yeah, sure. What's up, Miriam?
Yes. So we should be divided into two groups. The first one says yes, and the first one goes with that blood is thicker than water.
Yes,
And the
that's correct.
second is that the other relationships like friendship
Mhm.
can be better or is the opposite. I mean, so I said, what if we create another group that supports both ideas? That it is yes, it is like this, but in some cases it is like this because we can't go 100%.
Yeah.
Because the second case can happen, but
Okay.
not always. We can go 100% with this and 100 or 100%.
Well, let me explain the purpose of the why the topic is set up this way. So the reason why the topic is set up this way, because it has to be you have to make a choice, right? You have to choose. Okay. The only way you can make a choice is if something is all or nothing. Okay. If I say, well, sometimes, how can you make a choice with that? You can't. Okay. So that's the purpose of having.
Rick,
let me finish, please, Jamie. Let me finish, please.
Right.
So, in order to debate a topic, in some cases, it needs to be an absolute statement. Either you agree absolutely or you disagree absolutely. If you cannot choose that way, then you go to Team C. Team C is where you cannot make a decision about your choice. Okay. Okay. Because if the topic was blood is sometimes thicker than water, okay, well, I think most of us would probably say, well, yeah, sometimes it is. Okay, so we need to have something that's absolute, so people are going to say it's not or it is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So again, let me repeat myself one more time. Then the last time I'll repeat myself because we need to move forward. So Marad's Team A, Mariam Team A, Jamie Team A, Thea Team A, Bijan Team B. Rashid's gonna listen. Hiroki's gonna listen. I think that's everybody, right?
How about me?
No, well, no,
Mary.
it's not everybody. Mary, oh my gosh. No. What team do you pick, Mary?
I want to make sure the topic you said blood is sometimes thicker than water. I want to make sure whether the topic is sometimes.
The actual topic is blood is thicker than water, and I put in parentheses, relations by blood will always be stronger than other relationships.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Okay.
I'm
So
switching to B. I'm switching to B.
Because Team A only has one person, and okay, I will.
Is Team A only me?
Team B.
Okay. So right now, okay. So no. Let me. Okay. Let me get this back in order here. Okay. So right now, on Team A, we have Murad, Mariam. Jamie, you said you're going to switch?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 3 people on team A, 3 people on team B. So on team A, we have Murad, Mariam, Thea. On team B, we have
I'm not
Ishan.
in Team A. I'm not in Team A.
Okay, what
I
team are
didn't
you
say I'm
on?
in Team A.
Okay, well, I thought Jamie said you're on team A. Okay, so what team are you
I'm
on?
searching for.
What
I
team are
said I'm looking for a Team C if
Oh,
we can get
okay,
it.
okay, you're on team C. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I will go.
okay, so that means we have 2 people on team A, 3 people on team B, 1 person on team C. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty short.
Okay, so
James, join me. Support me.
okay, so Mariam, you know what that means, right?
Okay, explain for me.
Miriam is the judge. Yay!
So that means that you have responsibility now for being the judge as well.
Yeah.
What that means, let me explain it. What that means is you're going to listen carefully to what everybody says, everybody. And I would suggest you get a piece of paper and a pen or pencil and use it to write down some things, because at the end of team A and team B, you will basically do an overview of what each team said, and then you will make a decision which team did a better job in terms of presenting their argument. Okay. So team C is not just like, hanging out. You actually have to do some work. Okay.
Okay, but
Okay.
uh,
Okay. And it's important
I'd
for
like
team
to do
C.
it, but no.
Let me
finish.
So team C has to be here throughout the entire time. They cannot leave. They cannot get up and go. They need to be here and listen to team A and team B. Okay.
Well, they go to the bathroom.
Well, okay. So, but
I
you
can't
get
be here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Excuse
Team
me,
C.
Miriam.
Yes.
I suggest that please choose one of team A or B, because it's very difficult to judge.
No. I would like to.
Yeah, Bijan.
To take the chance. I would like to take the chance, but the problem is not. I don't like this. The problem is I can. I can go.
Hi, Jam. Hi, everyone.
Okay. Hello, but okay. So I would suggest that when people join us, it's nice to say hi, but if people are speaking, let them finish speaking first, because that. So what were you saying, Mariam, at the very end?
I said I'd like to do it.
come to.
Okay, let her finish, please. Mariam, what were you saying?
I'd like to do it if I have time. The problem is that I will soon go because I'm not really free. That's why.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
it is problem time, not.
Okay.
Not I don't.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do the best we can. Okay. So as Jamie said, welcome, Aman. Did you want to participate, Aman?
What is going on?
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm not gonna listen. I try to be very patient.
I'll do.
Okay, no. Let me finish what I'm gonna say, please.
Yeah.
I try to be but I do expect when people participate, please go to the website. Please look up the topic. Please take the time.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, that's the least people can do. Thank you. Okay. So I'll repeat it one more time because I've done it for other people as well. Blood is thicker than water. Okay, that's the topic today. We're going to have a debate. If you agree, Aman, that family or blood relations are the most important relations you have, then you will choose Team A. If you disagree with that, you will choose Team B. Okay? All right?
B.
You want
I choose B.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so let us begin. We will now begin. Oh my gosh, guys.
Okay,
go to the teams real quick. Okay, who's in? Go on to the team. Go to the teams real quick, Rick. Go to the teams.
What?
List the teams again real quickly.
Okay, so on team A we have Murad, Ithia, because everybody went to Team B basically. On Team B, we have Bijan, Mary, you, and Aman. On Team C, for whatever
Oh.
time that Mariam, okay? And
No.
Hiroki and Rashid are gonna listen.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. So what were we gonna say, Mariam?
I said I will join. I will join Group B if I will not have the opportunity to. Why?
Oh man.
I'm laughing. Ha ha ha. Oh.
Okay, so one
Tell me
day,
all you said it.
so
Because I don't have time. That's
okay.
why.
So let me explain something that the reason I am actually going to Africa has nothing to do with visiting Tunisia. It has to do with getting away from this group for a little while. Otherwise, I will lose any hair I have
Yes,
left.
I mean.
You got plenty of hair. I've seen you, Rick.
Okay. All right. So let's begin, please.
Miriam dropped.
Okay, yeah, she'll come back. So let's go ahead and start. On Team A, Murad, please tell us why you agree with the topic blood is thicker than water. Why do you agree with that?
Okay, so as we know that the family comes first in all aspects. Like if I get injured, for God's sake, and what will be happen? For example, and my friends are over there, and my family member, one of my family members are over there, and who will support me most, or who will support me for a very long time, and who will take care of me for a very long time, for at least when I stood at my feet. So it is very important for every cost that our family relation and for our blood relations, that is very important that they always will be stand behind you if you face any kind of problem, if you are even if I am a child. So my parents raised me, and they took me. They make me when I can stand at my feet, and I can earn, and they teach me a lot of things. So my friend did not teach me enough. Okay, and they cannot teach me, although they can teach me a lot of things that I cannot uh, uh, I cannot take it from my parents. But there are a lot of things, there are more than that my parents give to me. Was the first thing that my parents give to me. So it is very necessary. I mean, the friends could be vary in my life. For example, there is one friend, and there will be another friend on the second day, and there will be a third friend on the second day. It's a variable things, but the family and the blood relation, it is not a variable. It is constant. It cannot be changed. Okay, parents cannot be changed. Okay, brother and sisters cannot be changed. Okay, it's very necessary for our life, for our living, from every aspect. If we see the Middle East and the Middle East countries, in where the joint family system is going through, in these kind of countries, this concept is very strongly implemented, that I imagine that. But in West, that I see that the blood relations are not very close. Even people just think about himself first, and then they think about their blood relations. So if I say that what is the most important, the blood relation will becomes first always. If you I will think, if I have a problem, I will think about my blood relation, for example, for my parents and my brother and sister, and after that my friend always. So I think that blood relations come first in this scenario. And thank you very much.
Okay, very well put, Murad. Very well done. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for telling us what you think. So let's go to Team B. So the first one in Team B is going to be Bijan. So Bijan, tell us why you chose Team B, please.
Oh, actually, if I mentioned that if in the sentence in the topic it didn't mention about the word always, I choose 8 because I think in for in my opinion all people according to new researches, all people have a common blood. Too many people have blood relationship according to the research, very special research about the journey of DNA. And but I think something that is very important is understanding. I think transactional understanding between people. And I think in many cases, I have some evidences that two friends really support each other. I think about the cases when people are in trouble and in very big, transition state during wartime. For example, I have experience when we experience a war between two countries, our country and another country. We had to go to a faraway cities and resident there, and some people from other cities came, and my father accepted them to come to our home and live with us without any blood relationship, because my father believed that it is very important that we should help other people without thinking about the blood relationship. I think it's for me, it's a very important criteria to support how much people support each other in trouble, in big problems. Sometimes never parents or brothers or sister can do not do anything for you in that case, but unexpected, you see that your friends support you in these trouble situations. That's my idea.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Bijan. Very well put. Very well put. Thank you. So let's go back to Team A. So Thea, tell us why you chose Team A, please. Thea, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us, Miss. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I support blood is thicker than water. Maybe my opinion is already in same with my friends in Team A. Well, because first time we born, the first persons, our parents who give us a sincere love until we die. That kind of love will never be, replaced with anything else. Love, you cannot trade it with money. It doesn't have price because it's unlimited. Nobody can replace that. So parents, brother and sister, give the love sincerely, in my opinion. So when there is a problem or problem comes and in the family, so what we do is we put them first. to help them, and then friends, because my experience said that, yeah, like my friend said in the same team, friend can be replaced. Friend can suddenly gone without any explanation and suddenly can came back again. But and family, how far they go, I mean, whether they go far or close with us, no matter, it's we countless time, they're still our family. So blood is still thicker than water, like something like that. I mean, the love is, for me, is goes first. I will definitely put my children first, and then others after that. So my parents, my brother and my sister goes first, and then the other persons. But there is an exception for me. If there's something they done with, will against the law or something like that, I will be neutral. But other than that, I will support my family first, then my relatives. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Thea. Thank you very much. So let me go now. So very well done. Good job. Let me go now to Team B. So now we have Mary. Please tell us, Mary, why you chose Team B.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Blood is always thicker than water. I can say that blood is thicker, but not always the water. Since this expression is a figurative expression, so blood here means blood relationship. And I first want to give the definition of it. Blood relationship doesn't only contain parents and children. It contains other relationships, not like your cousins and second cousins and third cousins and so on. Yeah, I understand that why people think blood is thicker than water, because most time we spend most time with our family members. And of course, if we could get along with family members well, it's good for our lives. But it's not always the case. Sometimes blood relationship is not really always better than friendship. And we can't choose blood relationship. We have to accept it. If we can get along with our blood relationships, it's good. But because, as I said, we can't choose, so sometimes blood relationship can be harmful. It can hurt you. Even your friends can help you to get out of the trouble. And I recently read a report. It says, since friendship is an important part in our life, and if we do not have close friends in our life, we might get, lonely when we get older, since your family members leave you for others, for their jobs, for, of course, their children will leave you. So it's important. And like that, even parents are important, but not always thicker, not always the closest one in your life. As you can see, even some parents throw their children away for some reasons. In China, a lot of parents, because they want to have sons, so they throw their daughters away. Some people without blood relationship can adopt them and treat them like their children. So in this ways, blood blood relationship is not as fake as other relationship, like it means biological parents are not always better than adopted parents, and for some other reason, for friends, we can get really close to friends, but most time we do not get that close with our a little bit far away blood. I mean, our extended family members. We do not always get along with all of our extended family members. And for another reason, I think, yes, just now, Tina said love is important. Love is the point. Parents love their children. Yeah, I understand that. But love contains others, not only between blood relationships. It can be romantic love, right? Romantic love is, I guess everyone knows, is important and is not any less important than any other relationships. We lovers can sacrifice a lot of things for their companions, and of course, usually lovers are most close people in your life, and even sometimes children can hurt you. They probably for some reasons, even if they are not raised well, not treated well, they might think you should give me more. So it's not enough. And for friends, of course, because you choose people you like, and you choose people you get together, and they can always help you. They are your health and welfare in your life. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Very well put, Mary. So let's go. We only have 20 minutes left. I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to speak. So Jamie, you are next on Team B. We're done with Team A. So Jamie, what do you have to say about the topic, please?
All right. I switched to Team B because okay, someone's mic is open. Okay. I switched to Team B because, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. Both relationships, family and friends, are very important. They're because no one can go through this world alone. We can choose our friends. We can't choose our family, as Mary said. And relationships, whether it be family or friends, is definitely important. We have our family to fall back on for support, and we also have our friends to fall back on for support. So yeah, and sometimes the best thing in life is to have good friends who support you and who can laugh with you, cry with you, and also you can support both friends and your family. So yeah, I think both relationships are definitely equal. They're no one is stronger than the other. I think they're both equal in my opinion, and that's all I have to say.
Okay. Thank you, Jamie. So let us go now to Aman. Aman, would you like to tell us why you chose Team B, please?
Yeah, I chose B team because I live and my whole experience. I know blood relations and parents and sister, brother, everything important, and but
cases, relative and relations and blood relations and hardly mm, you know, hard too much. But some friends almost support anytime, and some cases, we are in the troubles, so almost help um, friends. Mm, yeah, my papa and my brothers almost interested, and I almost in these lines interested, and I agree with Mary, and Jamie is almost is a line is a good lines. Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think everybody spoke that wanted to speak for the voting. So let me go ahead and tell you guys what my decision is going to be, since I am the judge. We lost our medium, so I am the judge. So I'm going to do a summary first.
Excuse me, what about the hierarchy?
Hiroki decided, no, he didn't pick a team. He wanted to
He's gonna
participate
listen.
after. Yeah.
And
Okay. Huh?
And Tia spoke.
Tia already spoke. Yeah, she spoke. Yeah.
And the eyes. How about the eyes?
The eye is the eye is the eye is the eye. Okay. All right. So let me tell you what I heard from everybody. First of all, let me summarize what I heard. Okay. So what I heard from Team A in essence was that our parents and our blood relations are always gonna be there, is what I heard. That they're the ones that are there to support us. If we get sick, if we need help, it's not a variable, it's a constant. Okay. Murad brought up a point about Eastern culture versus Western culture, which I thought was interesting. And I'll give my opinion about all this later on. Okay, Thea brought up some points as well about how we get a sense of love and support from the parents. Friends can be replaced, but family will always be family. Okay. There was one comment you made, Thea, which is going to be part of my decision. You said, except if they do something against the law, except. Okay, so
yes.
I'm going to tell you why that's going to be such a big difference in a moment. Okay. So Team B did a very, very thorough job. I thought Team B laid out a lot of points, not only because there were more people, but they laid out, Bijan laid out a very, very good example of how during the war in Iran, I think it was between Iran and Iraq, how his father looked after people that were not blood relation, because that's how important it was to take care of people. Yeah. And I think Mary laid out a long review of how we cannot, choose blood, but we can choose other people in our life. And that, she brought up, I thought, a really couple excellent points and very, very, very important here. She talked about how in her country and some countries, perhaps, maybe not so much now, but in the past, parents would sometimes throw away their baby girls because it was a society that looked at having boys as more important than having girls in some cases. So they would even kill baby girls at some point in time. In other cases, they would put them up for adoption, okay, because at the time under the culture, they would not carry the family name. So they wanted people that would carry the family name, okay? So I thought that was a very powerful point, okay? Jamie briefly brought up a point about both family and friends are important. Mm-hmm. And then Aman brought up, I think, a similar point that everybody else did as well about how, both sides are important. Both family and friends are important. So I think there's two reasons why I'm going to go with Team B. The two reasons I'm going to go Team B is because Thea, you made that comment. Accept, okay, accept that they do something against the law, then they'll be neutral. Okay.
I was going to think about that.
Okay, so and then probably one of the most powerful examples I heard though was Mary bringing up the point that in some societies, where in India and China, where you have gendercide or where baby girls were not considered to be important enough, because I've done a lot of research on this and I know this subject very, very well, that really stuck out to me. Not from a personal perspective, but from objectively speaking, when I look at this topic, I think, well, how can blood always be more important if you're willing to kill your baby girl or give away a child, okay, because of their gender? So no, I think Team B did a much better job in that case. And you made that comment about accept, okay?
Yeah.
It's something
Well done, Afia. Well done.
for the law. You cannot. If your family against the law, you should be fair. It's my opinion, and I'm honest about that. But about Mary and other things about that, they are neglect the daughter, something like that. I think it's because the culture of the world.
No, and I agree,
Kind of push them to do that.
No, and I agree with you there. It's a cultural thing in some cases, just like Murad said, and in general, you can't say in every case, but in general, most Eastern cultures, the family unit is probably stronger. Not always, because I have a pretty strong family. Okay, I mean, I have a very strong family. I mean, I had people. My family helped me raise my daughter. I helped my brother raise his children. We're very, very close in terms of a family unit. Now, do we have problems? Of course, everybody has problems. But the point I would make is that, so we have to be careful not to stereotype, right? It's because, just because in one part of the world people do something, which is a good point, in China, India, maybe because of some cultural aspect, this is what's done. But the key word is, always. So I think there was a point made on Team B that you cannot say that blood is always, okay? Now, again, it is relative in some cases to the culture. That's true. Okay. But I think there was an argument made here where something I was waiting for somebody to talk about. What happens when you get married to somebody? Okay, now remember, when you get married to somebody, you're not related by blood, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, yeah, right. You're now your children, of course, are, but your spouse. So now
Spouse, your lovers, right?
Right. So
Not,
so now does that mean that your family by blood is more important than the person you're married to? Oh, that
what?
the argument. No, okay.
That's depend on the perspective actually in my culture, because if about blood means when we get married, man has the more authority on that kind of field. So in my place, if a man said, I will bring my mother come to the house because she's my mother, she's my brother, she's my father, he has the right, but not same with the woman. If the woman wants to bring her family and the husband doesn't allow it, so it won't be happen. So
See,
yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a common thing in our place, So it's I will say it's depend on the perspective. As a man, maybe you can say blood is thicker than water, and he can bring the family. But for women, after she got married, it will be another problem.
See, and this is, again, I completely 100% recognize that every single person here, for the most part, comes from a different culture or different environment. And what I say here, or what Jamie says here, or what if Bella or somebody was here from the West, you know, is often going to be different than somebody maybe from Indonesia
Yeah.
or India or somewhere
Okay,
else.
Richard, I want to ask you some question.
Sure. Uh-huh.
Okay, we are sharing that if we have two options, that our family comes first or our friends come first. Okay, that's right. And we know that friends is recognized when we have a problem, right?
Yeah.
We know,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if your friend is in a problem, very serious problem, and for example, your mother, your sister, or your daughter is also in the same problem,
Has a similar.
of which behind you will go, to your friend or to your family?
Oh, you
Well, I think it depends upon the situation. Let me
Say right. Is it depend on the situation?
Yeah.
I'm supposing the ideal
hold on,
situation. You
Time,
have the same
time.
Yeah,
same
because you
time,
are
the same
almost
problem.
is a two sides, a family and friends. But what we choose one. But it's situation not same, Mister. It's my opinion. Yeah, some cases happening. I know, but is a family almost is a recognized. My husband almost is a my as a friend. So I believe that they it is we are creating these situations we faced almost is a family members is a not is a blood relations and believe I self we self so doesn't matter. Yeah.
I think I think I think Murad in that situation that's a tough call. I mean both for me both family and friends are important. So you know that's a really hard question. Answer. Wait, hold on.
In your life, it will be it can be any point when you have to choose between your family and your friend.
Yes.
It comes at this point can be come.
Murad, excuse me. I want to say that I understood your point. For example, I imagine about the situation that, for example, I think about my daughter. Okay, my daughter and another daughter are in a trouble. For example,
in trouble.
Imagine that a home is firing, and I'm just only can save one of them. Which one I will choose for saving? Do you know? My daughter or that strange daughter? And yes, I'm sure that in this case I will save my daughter because of my blood relationship. Yes.
Yeah,
but I'm
but
I want to say
situation is a critical then okay I give you my whole life experience. And I'm crossing the road, then I see as a one man on the bike have a 3 kids and I have a wife, and I'm going to but my husband unfortunately is in watching in anywhere, but maybe bike man man's turned and dropped the bikes and 2 kids on the troubling. Then I keep and they put on the bike. No, I'm not see anymore, but I'm not trust anymore and humans being sort. So I saved and kids' life, but his wife. His wife almost, oh my gosh, what happenings? How bike, what happens to bike? But I don't care. My daughters is where, but on these situations, what do you think? Is it not marriage? Is blood relations? I believe that it's almost help other people. Okay, thank you.
Well,
It's my opinion.
I think what Aman said is
No, no,
about
I mean
humanity.
in
It's
some
not about
Okay,
reputation.
wait.
Humanity.
Okay,
Jamie,
okay.
Jamie, you know
Oh,
what? Jamie, Bijan, all of you, please, one at a time.
Yeah.
I will be the moderator. If things get noisy, please let me speak in. It gets confusing if we have different people saying stop.
Okay.
Okay. So I will be the person. So go ahead, Thea. We haven't heard from you. Then Bijan. So go ahead, Thea.
From my opinion, what Aman who the one who's just give example about the bicycle, it's humanity condition. Everybody will try to help someone if they're in trouble and they are able to help him. But the example in fire, building on fire, it's kind of situation that there has no background. So it's only a choice whether you will save your daughter or you will save another people's daughter. So
yeah.
blood come first. So there is no background for
But
that situation. Just an
but
option.
firstly, in
Which one you're going to
situation,
choose?
there is situation. The need first one. Need first a first one spouse. So that I help her. Then not matters. What is it doing? I am. The matter is what happening in wrong anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I think okay. So thank you, Aman. Thank you, Thea. So Bijan, you said you wait. Bijan, you said you had something you want to say?
Yes, I want to emphasize that it's just only I mean, exception. When we talk about exception, I mean, because for me, something is important over blood relationship, and that is the love. I think love is very important and blood relationship, and you uh, uh, I mean, your family relationship will be stronger because of love, not only blood. Blood is does not mean for me. It's
Okay.
just only love,
Okay.
because I mean our
Oh my
blood.
gosh, I love
No,
every one person.
Okay.
No,
So
sorry.
go
Excuse
ahead.
me.
Bijan.
Please
Yeah.
complete my sentence,
Yes.
because I think blood relationship, it's not our choice. It's something like forced situation. But love is our optional.
Yep.
It's our fate,
Okay.
and I think it's very.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
going
Okay. So
back to
so
the
go ahead, Jamie. Go ahead, Jamie.
go ahead and going back to the things on fire. If you only saved like one, like you saved like your family, but there are other people in the house on the other. If you only save your family, then you'll have to live, and the other people die. Then you have to live for the rest of the life, for the rest of your life, that you let more innocent people die. That's a really hard question to answer. I think it's either way we're playing God. I mean, we let some people live and some people die. That's not a really fair question. It's a bit, as they say, it's a very sticky situation.
Okay.
I wouldn't know what to do in that situation.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to share with you guys, and then I know Hiroki hasn't spoken. We'll give Hiroki a chance to speak before we
Yep.
wrap up. Basically, I was in a situation some years ago where I was in a relationship with somebody, and it was a pretty important relationship, and my mom did not agree, my mother did not agree with the relationship. Okay, I had to make a choice. Okay, I chose the other person over the wishes of my mother. Okay.
Ooh.
So my point is that we don't always agree with family. We may love our family, but we may not always agree with them, and we have to make our own choices about our own lives. Our families do not live our lives for us. We live our lives for us. That doesn't mean you can't respect your family. That doesn't mean you can't love your family. But at the end of the day, we have to make our own decisions about our life. That's my perspective, and that will always be my perspective. It's not the responsibility. Now, as a child, that's a little bit different, because as a child, yes, then there's a special responsibility your parents have for you. But when you become an adult, that's no longer true. Okay, that's the way I look at it. Hiroki, did you want to go ahead and tell us what you think before we wrap up?
Yes, thank you. And yeah, I think the kind of love is optional. kind of, but we cannot choose the family. But so it's case by case, or it's up to relationship. Also, society endorse family relationship more because friendship, maybe society does. If I want to do a legal kind of thing, maybe family, maybe law ask about my family or such things. So I think it's case by case, but family is not optional, but love is optional. So I like that. I was thinking such kind of thing while
Yeah.
listening to it.
Yeah, no, that's a very important point. And again, we all come from different cultures. So that's and so we have different ways maybe of looking at some of this. But I think in general, maybe not always, but in general, I think most of us can agree that, again, we should be able to trust our family. We should be able to count on our family, just like they should be able to count on us, right? At the same time, when you become an adult and you become responsible for your life, it's your decisions that determine your future, good or bad, right? So you're the one responsible, not your family, okay? So that's where I put the line at. So anyway, okay, well, listen, I know we started very, very late. We started almost an hour late with the debate, actually a little bit over an hour, but it was nice to have everybody here and chit chat for a little bit.
Yeah.
And again, let me just quickly explain what's going to happen here next week and for the next few weeks while I'm gone. The expectation right now is that we will probably have most of the sessions for the website updates and that kind of stuff, things that I was normally doing. Johnny has the ability to update the website. Okay, he and I both have access to our website, so he can update the website. For the actual topics and the sessions on Wednesday, Thursday, and then the discussion debate on Friday and Saturday, I would expect that either Johnny or Jamila will be here pretty much most of the time, if not all the time. They will let you know. They will make sure to let you know what's going on. I am still looking for other volunteers to make a commitment, so I'm still doing that. So just be patient, bear with us. And if you guys have any questions, if you're wondering if a session will be held, again, look at the website. Look at the schedule. It will tell you whether or not something is scheduled. If you don't see something and you still have a question, contact Johnny, contact Jamila. They will be able to tell you, since they are the ones that are putting this stuff together. They're putting the material together when I'm gone, that kind of stuff. Okay. I will do the best I can to participate while I'm in Africa. I cannot guarantee it because I may be running around doing some other things. But we'll do the best we can. Okay.
I'm just thinking, Rick. You and I are the only people from the Western culture here. So the rest of the people are the Eastern culture, and as you know, Western Eastern culture are very different. So it's good to have that diversity. I mean, like I keep saying, like we keep saying, if everybody was the same, I mean, the world would be pretty boring. Thank God for diversity. Thank God for diversity.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So listen, then I probably won't be able to speak with most of you until I get to Africa, or maybe in some cases when I come back. But all of you, please take care of yourself.
Take care of your health.
Enjoy
Your medicine.
Thank you, Thea. Oh my gosh.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, somebody recommend for me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Some friends recommend for me some picture of Punjab especially. So I will send you, okay? And the DNM group, okay? Maybe you enjoy it.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, Murad.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye, everyone.